Hey guys, welcome back to Internet Rebel. One of the biggest rising stars in the entire Gen Z music scene, a 20-year-old singer who basically everyone just calls David, is right now at the center of what might be the most sickening scandal we've ever covered on this channel. We're talking grooming allegations, an illegal relationship with a minor, and accusations so dark that people are straight up saying he ended a 15-year-old girl's life. And then, in his own words on a live stream, you hear him frantically yelling, "I media trained you." That's controversial. Delete everything, everything goes. While the girl next to him laughs. That clip is from months ago, and once you see the full context, it's going to make your skin crawl. More than a week after a decomposing, dismembered body was discovered stuffed in black trash bags inside the trunk of an impounded Tesla registered to David, Los Angeles investigators positively identified the remains as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas from Lake Elsinore, California. So the big question everyone had at first, is this actually real? Or is the internet just doing what the internet does, turning rumors into a witch hunt for clout? What's good, Rebels? It's your boy here on Internet Rebel, dropping weekly deep dive documentaries that the mainstream won't touch. And today we're going all the way in on the absolute chaos exploding around David right now. The allegations he's facing, the mountain of disturbing evidence the internet has dug up from years ago, and the terrifying part, thousands of people in his inner circle apparently already knew and said nothing. I'm not staying quiet, so do me a solid, smash that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and let's get into it. David's full name is David Anthony Burke, and this dude is the definition of an internet-made superstar. He first popped off on TikTok in 2022, turned those viral clips into actual music, and started dropping songs that kept charting on the Billboard Hot 100 like it was nothing. That success opened doors to collabs with massive names like SZA and even original tracks for huge shows like Invincible and Arcane. Combine that with his laid-back, boy-next-door vibe, and he became the golden child of his entire generation. People genuinely believed this guy couldn't put a foot wrong. That perfect image got obliterated in September of this year. On September 8th, workers at a tow yard in Los Angeles started complaining about a god-awful smell coming from a white Tesla that had been sitting in their impound lot. The car had been towed from a residential street in the Hollywood Hills roughly 5 days earlier after it was abandoned for over 72 hours. They call LAPD, detectives pop the trunk, and what they found was the stuff of nightmares, black plastic bags filled with a badly decomposed, dismembered human body. The level of decay was so extreme that investigators believed the remains could have been in that trunk for as long as a month. By itself, this would have just been another tragic homicide case that fades from the news cycle in a week. But then police ran the license plate and saw the Tesla was registered to none other than David, the same artist that tens of millions of people stream every single day. And crucially, the car had never been reported stolen. Overnight, the internet went feral. Before the pitchforks could come out completely, LAPD released a statement saying David owns a whole fleet of luxury cars, keys get passed around to friends, staff, and collaborators all the time, so it was entirely possible someone else borrowed the Tesla, committed the crime, and ditched it. That statement, combined with David's family-friendly persona, bought him enough breathing room to keep his tour running with almost zero pushback at first. Huge streamers like Jason the Ween and Ludwig jumped on stream to defend him hard, saying things like, "Bro performed the very next day. If he was guilty, the cops would have snatched him already. He's not a murderer, thank God, because I was still going to listen to his music. Can't rule him out." No, wait, it's obviously not him. He's been on tour. A ton of fans took that as gospel and kept streaming his songs guilt-free. Then, on September 17th, after more than a week of forensic testing, the remains were officially identified as Celeste Rivas, a girl from Lake Elsinore, California, who would have turned 15 literally the day before her body was discovered. She had been missing from home since May 4th, 2024, well over a year. One of the key identifiers was a tiny shush finger tattoo on her right index finger that perfectly matched her missing person report. And that's when the entire narrative flipped upside down, because David has the exact same shush tattoo in the exact same spot. Yes, a bunch of other celebrities have that same tattoo, Rihanna, Lindsay Lohan, etc. So on its own, it wasn't proof, but now people were asking serious questions. David was 20 years old. Celeste wasn't even 15. Any romantic connection at all would instantly brand him a groomer and a predator. Then TMZ sat down with Celeste's mom, and she dropped the bomb that destroyed any remaining doubt for a lot of people. Before Celeste disappeared, she had a boyfriend named David. That single sentence sent the entire internet into full detective mode, and what they uncovered over the next few days was absolutely overwhelming. It started with old tweets and posts that got verified, showing David hanging around Celeste's neighborhood in Lake Elsinore right before she vanished in 2024, plus claims he was paying people to keep her real age quiet. Then the floodgates opened. Leaked photos, videos, and screenshots of David with a girl who looks identical to Celeste started pouring in. Someone even allegedly hacked his iCloud trying to scrub the evidence. A lot of people were already convinced just from the photos, but we all know how fast misinformation spreads. Look at what happened with the Coase Ken situation, where a guy got falsely accused of some horrific stuff, so there was still a sliver of plausible deniability. Until the livestream clips from January 2024 resurfaced. David's on stream with the same young girl sitting next to him. As the stream is ending, he suddenly panics and tells his moderator, "Delete the VODs, delete everything, delete the entire stream right now." Another moment from that exact same stream, the girl playfully calls him a child groomer. He nervously laughs and says, "I media trained you." She fires back, "No, you didn't." He mutters, "That's controversial?" And immediately screams, "Delete everything! Delete everything! Everything goes!" His Twitch chat during that whole era was non-stop Epstein Island jokes, like a huge portion of his community already knew something deeply messed up was happening. Then an old clip of streamer Jason the Ween at one of David's house parties resurfaced. Jason greets a girl who literally introduces herself on camera as Celeste BB. Jason initially insisted it was a different Celeste, but once the rest of the evidence avalanche hit, he completely walked everything back on stream, saying he was retracting all his previous defense because what's coming out is wicked and unbelievable. And then the Discord screenshots dropped, and it got so much worse. A user named Celeste was active in David's private server as far back as 2021, meaning she was 11 years old chatting with 15-year-old David. Other server members openly talked about David having a girlfriend named Celeste months before she disappeared. One user going by Ponce Low was desperately trying to blow the whistle the entire time, posting things like, "I want everyone to know David is a PDF file," linking news articles about Celeste's disappearance, and even replying directly to David with missing person posters of Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Out of literally thousands of people in that server, Ponzolo appears to be the only one who ever tried to speak up. Some die-hard fans tried the "maybe she lied about her age and said she was 18" defense, but come on. She was 13, 14 at the absolute oldest when everything allegedly went down. Nobody was buying that excuse for a second. Then, on the exact same day the body was discovered, September 8th, a Reddit comment from someone claiming to know Celeste personally surfaced. This guy is a weirdo. A close friend's little sister from Lake Elsinore ran away last year, and this is who she was with. She was in 7th grade at the time. I'm terrified that's who is in the car. An unreleased track David had briefly uploaded to SoundCloud titled simply Celeste, recorded when she would have been 13, leaked, and the lyrics are straight up haunting in hindsight. Old tweets from 2022 that fans originally thought were just artsy promo suddenly read like coded messages about wanting to separate a 12-year-old from her family. Even some of his biggest hits now have lines like, "In the back of my mind, I killed you and I didn't even regret it," released on what would have been Celeste's birthday, with a girl in the music video who looks eerily similar to her. Creepy TikTok reposts started getting attention too, stuff like, "Imagine we were two cannibals in the late 80s who fell in love. Then you died and I ate your bones." Or, "Me watching her scream as I poured boiling water on her after she told another boy happy birthday." Mixed with Discord messages where he casually admits he used to be addicted to gore videos to desensitize himself since he was 14. It all paints a picture that's impossible to unsee. Police moved fast. The same day they found the remains, LAPD detectives and crime scene techs swarmed the exact street in the Hollywood Hills the Tesla had been towed from. just a couple blocks from a luxury mansion David's manager had rented. TMZ found Instagram posts proving David had been staying there repeatedly over the previous month. Cops got search warrants, tore the house apart, and left with multiple trash bags full of potential evidence. The case is developing crazy fast. David abruptly canceled the rest of his Withered tour and says he's fully cooperating with detectives, but authorities still haven't publicly labeled him a suspect or person of interest. Even if he somehow dodges criminal charges, his career is finished. The newest leaks are the most gut-wrenching yet. Discord messages from David saying, "Me and deleted user got a kid on the way," paired with a photo of a girl flashing a ring and a fresh David tattoo on her finger. People are saying the deleted user was Celeste and that she was pregnant when she died. This story is still unfolding in real time. New leaks and details are dropping almost every day, and it keeps getting darker. The second there's an arrest, charges, or any massive update, Part 2 will be up immediately. So please, smash that subscribe button, hit the bell, drop a like if you want more videos like this, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay safe out there, Rebels.